Hello and welcome to Herald TV News Bulletin with me, Sullivan. The government will go ahead with the taxi app come what may. We will also take taxi operators into confidence. It is the government's collective decision, Transport Minister Morven Godino declared on Friday. This is good for the people and tourists. We will not take back the decision, he reiterated. If taxi operators don't want to install digital meters and the app, they can leave the business. New people with 15-year domicile can be taken on board, Morven told the media.
Government will go ahead with the taxi app come what may, says Transport Minister. The IT Minister will also make the app and give it to the Transport Department. If taxi operators don't want to install digital meters and app, they can leave the business. We want to improve Goa's transportation in Goa, Morven Godino said.
त्यांची मनस्थिती ऐकपाची नाच केन्नाच तेणी तेच सांगता ते बरें जालें पूण सरकाराची मनस्थिती अशी आहा जे गोंयचे लोकांक बरें पडटा गोंयच्या हिता खातीर बरें ट्रॅव्हलिंग पब्लीक ट्रॅव्हलिंग ट्युरिस्ट जो आसा ताका एक सोंपेपण मेळपा खातीर सरकार कसोय आपलो निर्णय फाटीं घेवपा ना आमी हाडटले तांकांय आमी कॉन्फिडन्सान घेतले तांकां तरी कॉन्फिडन्सान घेवपा नाका जाल्यार आमी जे स्टार्ट करपाचो हें आहा तें करतले आनी हांव एकटो करनाय आख्खो सरकार करता इट इज अ कलेक्टीव रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी आनी हो निर्णय जो घेतला आमच्या IT मिनिस्टरान एक बरो इनिशिएटीव घेयल्लो आसा तो ॲप करून आमच्या डिपार्टमेंटाक दिता बाब रोहन गांवटे तो ट्युरिजम मिनिस्टरूय आसा आमकां कलेक्टिवली एक काळजी आसा गोंयचो ट्रान्सपोर्टेशन बरो जावचो आमचो मेन कंप्लेन कितें सगळे कडेन कितें कंप्लेन येता गोंयांत सगळे बरें आहा ट्युरिजम पूण ट्रान्सपोर्टेशन इज द वर्स्ट ही स्थिती सदां आमी दवरपाची हेंचें आयकून हेंचें आयकपाचें काय लोकांचें आयकपाचें तूं पळय मुद्दम तुमकांय खबर आसतली सोशल मिडियाचेर बाकी सगळे तुमचे न्यूज मिडिया प्रिंट एंड इलेक्ट्रॉनीक लोकांचें ओपिनियन घेया 90% लोकांक बरें दिसलां की ॲप सर्विसीस येतले आमकां सोंपेपणेन आनी सवाय भितर प्रवास करपाक मेळटलो
बट सर टॅक्सीकार भितर वांटेकार जावंक ना जाल्यार मागीर कसो ॲप चलतलो
ते जावना जाल्यार आमचे अनएम्प्लॉयड यूथ आसा अनएम्प्लॉयड यूथ आहा आमी स्कीम करून नवीन येतले ड्रायव्हर तांकां तरी दुसरो धंदो करपा जाय करून दी आनी तांकां तरी दिसता ते आपूण विदावट मिटर विदावट ॲप चलोवन दी अवश्य चलोवन दी आमी तांकां आडवपाना
सो तुमी नवे बिझनेसमॅन तयार करतले
तांकां ते इफ दे डोंट कम ऑन द ॲप ते ऑटोमॅटीक जातले न्हू
सो तुमी स्कीम दिता तशें प्रमोट करतले
करचें पडटलें फुडाराक कित्याक जायते भुरगे बेकारूय आसा आमचे आनी आमी गोंयकारांक दितले विथ 15 years डॉमेसायल सो नवीन लोक तरी येता आमी अवश्य तांकां चान्स दिवचो पडटलो न्हू म्हाजी इच्छा ना की नवी हांकां कुशीन धरून दिवपाचें पूण सपोज ते फाल्यां येयना आनी मागीर आमी कितें करपाचें बिकॉज GMR इज अ प्रायवेट एअरपोर्ट तेंचेय आमी लक्षांत घेवपा जाय तेंचे विचार कितें आहा ते
Devendra Gaonkar for Herald TV.
Goa Archives and Archaeology Minister Subhash Faldesai has declared that they would visit Portugal to get old records and treasures. We have to see where and in what form it is and how we can get it and how we can gain control over it, Faldesai said. He also said that the State of Art Museum will be set up at Mahalasa Temple in Verna to promote spiritual tourism and give information about the ancient Hindu culture in Goa.
We'll visit Portugal to get old Goan records and treasures, says Goa Archives and Archaeology Minister. State-of-the-art museum will be set up at Mahalsa Temple, Verna. Steps will be taken to identify sites over 100 years old and protect and preserve them, says Goa Archives and Archaeology Minister Subhash Faldesai.
आमी फक्त पोर्तुगीजा वचून ट्रीप मारतले येतले आनी आमकां खबरच ना ट्रेजर खंय आसा तें खबरच ना आमकां खबर आसपी मनशाक जे लोक पुर्तुगालाक वचून तांचे रिसर्च वर्क केल्लो आसा आनी तांकां एक्झॅक्टली खबर आसा गोंयचे विशयी म्हायती खंयच्या शेल्फान आसा खंयच्या रुमान आसा खंयच्या बिल्डिंगेन आसा आनी खंयच्या तांच्या प्रोविन्सा भितर आसा हे सगळे म्हायती घेवन आमी वतले सो एक्झॅक्ट वी वील प्लॅन आउट इट इज नॉट येट वी मेड अ स्टेटमेंट सेयींग दॅट वी वील गेट the old records and old treasure of Goa which is lying at Portugal or Lisbon. So we first need to find out where exactly it is placed and how to get it, whether it is in the form electronic form, whether it is physical form, whether we can take, whether it is our own property which is lying with them. So we will verify everything before going there. We will see to that how we could have a access or a control over it. आणि त्याचबरोबर कमिटीन म्हाका रिक्वेस्ट केलो की हांगा एक स्टेट ऑफ आर्ट म्युजियम तयार जाता ते म्युजियमाच्या संदर्भान हांव नवो मिनिस्टर जाल्ले कारणान प्रोविजन्स कितें कितें केल्ले आसा ताजी खर्चाची बाब कशी जाल्ली आसा हांगा ताजे फाटल्यान तळय आसा म्युजियमा भितर कॉन्टेंट कितें आसतलें, कश्यो मुर्ती आसतले, ताजो प्लेसमेंट कसो आसतलो. एक नवो मिनिस्टर जाल्ले कारणान म्हाका जे पयलींचें काम केल्लें आसा तें परत सिंक्रोनायज जावपाक जाय. नवे घडामोडी, नवो डेव्हलपमेंट कसो करपाक जाय, आमकां स्कोप कितलो आसा, सरकारा कडेन बजेट कितलें आसा, ह्या संदर्भां भितर गोंयान भितर म्हजें एक मत आसा. हें सगळें पळयले नंतर हो जो स्ट्रक्चर संपूर्ण देवळांचो आनी देवदेवतांचें हें आसा, एक सगळ्यांच्यांनी एन्शंट आमचें मंदीर आशिल्लें आनी तें मंदीर परत एक फावटी पुनर्स्थापीत जाल्लें आसा. मॅनेजमेंट आमचे मदीं आसात, आर्किटेक्ट आसा जावं बाकीचे सगळे ट्रस्ट आसा. हें फक्त सरकाराच्या खर्चानूच जालें ना, ट्रस्टान खूब मोठी जबाबदारी हांगा उबारली.
Story by Kiran Borkar for Herald TV.
Garbage was piled up at many spots in Mapsa as the Mapsa Municipal Council staff began their indefinite strike on Friday. They allege that the Mapsa Municipal Council authorities failed to address their demands. They have refused to perform regular duties such as collecting garbage, saying they will withdraw their strike only after an assurance from authorities to fulfill their demands.
Mapsa Municipal Council staff began their indefinite strike as municipality council authorities failed to address their demands. They have refused to perform regular duties such as collecting garbage and other works. Says we will withdraw their strike only after an assurance from the authorities that they will fulfill their demands. Watch.
एग्रीमेंट झालं, 1 वर्ष एक्सपायर झालं होता. आम्ही परत एग्रीमेंट दिलो पण ताणें कोणाचे इंट्रस्ट घेवना. मागीर एकदा मिटींग आपयली तेणी आनी थंय थोडे कावन्सिलर आशिल्ले आनी थंय डिसायड केल्लें की मेडिकल 1000 आनी बाकीचे इश्यूज लायक युनिफॉर्म अलावन्स आनी अशें केल्ले. आनी मागीर ते मिटिंगेक घालता मिटिंगेंतले कांय रिस्पॉन्स जावना म्हणून आमी लेबर कोर्टान गेलो. स्ट्रायक नोटीस दिली आनी ती कॉपी लेबर कोर्टाक गेली. लेबर कोर्टान मिटींग आपयली. फाटले खेपे एक 10 दीस पयलीं आपयल्ली तेन्ना आमी तांकां 10 दीस दिल्ले. 10 दिसान म्हळ्यार तुमी मिटींग घेया आनी कितें तें सांगा. ती आज आयली आनी ती आमकां सांगता आपणे नोटीस धाडल्या. 31 तारखेर मिटींग जातले तेन्ना डिस्कशन जातलें. तितले मदीं रावपाक आमकां टायम ना. आमी फाल्यां सकाळच्यान स्ट्रायकार वता.
जाल्यार तुमचे फिक्स जाले तर फाल्यांच्यान स्ट्रायकार वयतात
स्ट्रायकार.
ओके.
जो पर्यंत आमकां मेळना आनी आमकां डिमांड पास जायना तो पर्यंत स्ट्रायक चालू आसा.
ओके ओके. पण तेंचे कितें म्हणणें कितें आसा ते आयकना.
फक्त डिस्कशन चालू आसा. कितले डिस्कशन 4 मिटिंगांतले डिस्कशन म्हणटा. 31 तारखेर म्हणटा दवरल्या मिटींग.
ओके.
हें फक्त ताणें कितें केलां ते दिवाळी आमकां फोटोवपाक ती दिवाळेक काम करून घेवपाचें आनी मागीर आपले कांय सुशेगाद बसपाचें.
ओके.
31 तारखेर कांय निष्पन्न जावचें ना हांचे कडच्यान.
ओके.
ते हांचे कडेन हे बेफिकर आसा. हांचो एटिट्यूड आसा स्टाफाच्या अगेन्स्ट एटिट्यूड जाल्लो आसा.
ओके.
तसोच चीफ ऑफिसर ताणें हांगा येवपाक जायशिल्लो. तो कोणूय आसूं चीफ ऑफिसर येवपाक जायशिल्लो. ताणें एक्चुअली हो चीफ ऑफिसर येवप न्ही म्हणजे ताणें स्टाफाचो इन्सल्ट केल्लो आसा.
ओके.
ताकाय केअर ना.
ओके.
तांकां दोगूय जाणां केअर ना जाल्यार आमकांय ना.
ओके.
आमी चल्ले स्ट्रायक.
A story by Prakash Gadekar for Herald TV.
The Spanish women's FIFA Under-17 World Cup team got a taste of the scorching Goan heat on Thursday when the bus they were travelling in broke down near the NST junction at Daboli. The Maharashtra-registered bus broke down after a belt in the engine allegedly snapped. The team was returning after their practice at Tilak Maidan. The team had to suffer for about 20 minutes, after which the bus was repaired.
A bus carrying the Spanish women FIFA Under-17 World Cup team broke down at Daboli. The Spanish team was returning to their hotel after their practices at Tilak Maidan. The Maharashtra registered bus broke down after a belt in the engine snapped. The team had to suffer for 20 minutes till the bus got running.
किधर ले अदर किधर ले हो गया क्या हुआ था? बोल्ट टूटा था. आफ्टर 20 मिनिट्स म्हाका दिसता एक 15-20 मिनटां उपरांत बस सारकी जाल्लेली आसा. पीपल the players are going back, but they must have tasted the heat outside. Spain team asa, they are from Spain. Under 17 World Cup खेळपाक गोंयान आयलेले आसा. They had visited तिलक मैदान.
Bureau Report, Herald TV.
Goa PWD Minister Nilesh Cabral has said that his department will need land to expand and realign existing roads. He also said his department had identified the various black spots along the highways and that there is a need to eliminate them. We will convince citizens to help us with land to take care of black spots and prevent accidents. In Porvorim, a flyover will be built to erase traffic problems. We need suggestions from citizens for diversion, Cabral told the media at an interaction.
We will convince citizens to help us with land to take care of black spots, Goa PWD Minister Nilesh Cabral said. Cabral also added that his department had identified the various black spots along the highways and there is a need to eliminate them. In Porvorim, a contractor will be appointed to build a flyover soon, Cabral informed.
This is where these black spots when it comes to land acquisition. And with the help of civil society NGOs, we will share where we require help so that people can be convinced in giving maybe 2-3 meters of their land. Because under the state acquisition policy, it has become very difficult to acquire land for increasing or decreasing or realigning the width and alignment of the road. So with the help of the civil society, we ourselves will be involved. We will share with you all this list, and maybe with your help, we will be able to convince some people to give part of their land so that we can take care of this black spots which have been identified. I assure you on behalf of the Honorable Chief Minister as part of the PW department, recently we have got sanctions of almost 2,600 crores of national highway works for various roads in Goa. But I will let you know, I would like to say that entire national highway is hardly 5% of the total network of the roads in the state of Goa. But we account for more percentage of road accidents on these particular stretches. So all suggestions are welcome. We will work on them, and wherever we require your help, because I think you can make a difference in society by helping us get these particular places where these black spots have been identified. The Chimbel one, which has already work has commenced, we have taken a bar chart. We will work out with the contractor who has been appointed by the National Highway to see that that particular thing is taken care of very fast. Like we know of a small stretch where Porvorim, where Atil Sutti ends and the new thing comes, where we have somehow with Honorable CM's intervention, the Supreme Court matter has been resolved, where we have filed under consent terms, and now the process of appointing a contractor in the small Porvorim stretch of the National Highway will be done in a few months' time. And then also we are working out on the realignment of the traffic diversion plans. So your suggestions for that, because all of you will be passing through that road sometime or other when the work starts. So your suggestions are also welcome so that we can do that. The other part where we have is the Karmal Ghat section of the National Highway where a lot of accidents takes place. That also we have been sitting with Honorable Speaker, Honorable Chief Minister. We have a lot of meetings with the NGOs of that particular area who had been in the High Court for not allowing us to do the part of on the Karmal Ghat side where a lot of trees, what was the apprehension. We have given detailed report of all the trees to them which are going to be cut for the widening of the road. Almost 65% of these trees are acacia trees.
Devin Gankar for Herald TV.
Goa's Governor P.S. Sridharan Pillai released Dainik Herald's Diwali magazine on Friday. The Governor was told that it is a tradition in Goa that each newspaper releases Diwali magazines. The Governor praised the Herald group of publications for the service it is doing in disseminating information.
Goa Governor P.S. Sridharan Pillai releases Dainik Herald's Diwali magazine. Goa has a tradition of releasing Diwali magazines. Governor praised the Herald group of publications for disseminating information.
Today we have gathered here for the release of Dainik Herald Diwali magazine. It is a tradition, sir, in Marathi literature field to bring out the Diwali magazine. You can't see anywhere else in this country the Diwali magazines are being come out in such a large number. Goa is a small, tiny state, but the 60 to 70 Diwali magazines are coming out every year, and people do read it. That is a tradition in Marathi literature world. Even in Maharashtra, the thousands of copies are being circulated in this Diwali time. So we are bringing out and keeping this tradition alive, our Diwali issue. I request you to kindly release our booklet.
My dear friends, I am extremely happy to release the Diwali special of Dainik Herald. Of course, Diwali is considered as the festival of lights. Lights means Anobhadra Kradamo is the vision. That our hearts open, and the meaning of the word Bharat also is that whenever you are meeting a light, you are happy. Vasil Radham, to Sanskrit words. Vas means light. Radham means Ahlad. So whenever light is seeing or witnessing, you are getting enjoyment. That is our concept, and this is a festival is also related to that. And I am very happy that Dainik Herald and Herald publications they have got the reputation in the press field since more than 100 years. They are doing great service to the people of Goa. And in a way, it is not confined Goa alone, other places also. Just like a national daily, there are 1 or 2 pages in the English Herald. I have occasion to go through it every day. And the national news also, maximum covering in this paper. And Hindi also and Marathi also.
Sagun Gowde for Herald TV.
The North Goa Collector and the District Mineral Foundation convened a meeting to discuss various issues and new proposals on the mining affected areas with the MLAs of Porye and Maye. Of the completed proposals, nearly Rs 22 crores of District Mineral Foundation funds will remain, for which new proposals need to be initiated. The DMF funds will be utilized for various purposes in the mining affected areas in different sectors such as health, education and power.
The North Goa Collector and the District Mineral Foundation convened a meeting to discuss new proposals on the mining affected areas with the MLAs of Porye and Maye. Of the completed proposals, nearly 22 crores of District Mineral Foundation funds will remain, for which new proposals need to be initiated. The District Mineral Foundation funds will be utilized for various purposes in different sectors such as health, education, power, etc. in the mining affected areas.
वेगवेगळे इशू हितून डिस्कस केले जे पहिल्या फाटल्या मिटिंगेन जाल्ले ते इशू डिस्कस केले आनी नव्या प्रपोजलांचेर डिस्कस केले. तर जे प्रपोजल जाल्ले आसा थोडे इन प्रोसेस आहा ते कंप्लीट जाल्या नंतर आमचे कडेन सादारण 22 कोटी फंड उरतलो. आता तेजे आमकां नवीन प्रपोजल धाडपाक लागून ते आमी जे प्रपोजल धाडपाक जाय ते आमी प्रपोजल करून धाडूं येता. अशे तरेचे ही मिटींग आसली.
सो तुम्ही आता प्रपोजल केन्ना पर्यंत धाडटले बीन तशें कितें सांगता?
आमकां एज अर्ली एज पॉसिबल आमी प्रपोजल दिवपाक जाय. आमच्या विलेजीन किंवा आमच्या कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सीन कितें जाय ते करपाक लागून सर्टन क्रायटेरिया आसता तेंच्यो वेगवेगळ्या क्षेत्रांत आसता. म्हणजे एड्युकेशन सेक्टरान ते कितें हेल्प करूं शकता, हेल्थ सेक्टरान कित्याक हेल्प करूं शकता, ट्रान्सपोर्ट सेक्टरान खंय हेल्प करूं शकता, तेंच्यांनी ते क्रायटेरिया फिक्स केल्ले आसता. आतां एड्युकेशन म्हटलें जाल्यार आमकां एक सादारण प्रायमरी स्कूल आहा ते रिनोवेट करपाक ते हेल्प करूं शकता. जे हेल्थ सेक्टरान समजा एम्बुलन्स परचेस करपाक जाय थंयसर हेल्प करूं शकता. ट्रान्सपोर्ट सेक्टरान समजा भुरगीं स्कूल गोईंग चिल्ड्रन आसता तांकां ट्रान्सपोर्ट फेसिलिटी दिवपाक जाय जाल्यार ती बसीस अवेलेबल करूंक शकता. अशे वेगवेगळे प्रोजेक्ट तेंचे कडेन आसा.
Devendra Gankar for Herald TV.
Potholes on Goan roads are a common sight and a recurrent problem for commuters. Every road in Goa is plagued with potholes. However, often these potholes, instead of being fixed, are adorned with plants as a warning sign to other commuters. One such instance of this was seen in Parse at Chonsai Wada, near the main road by ex-MLA Dayanand Sopte's residence. The pothole hampers the smooth movement of vehicles. Take a look.
A pothole at Pasay is adorned with a plant as a warning sign instead of being fixed. The pothole hampers the smooth movement of vehicles. Watch. Prasad Polji for Herald TV.
Verna veterans secure a hard-fought 4-2 tiebreaker win against Vasco veterans to enter the 50-plus finals of the GVFC football tournament at the Sinkiti ground on Thursday. The scores were level at 1-1 at full-time. The team from Salset will now await the winners of the second semi-final to be played on Friday between Kampal veterans and Bardes veterans.
Verna veterans secured a hard-fought 4-2 tiebreaker win against Vasco veterans. Vasco veterans did well to find the equalizer in the 47th minute from Martin Pereira to force the match into deciding tiebreaker. The shootout proved to be equally engrossing, with Verna goalkeeper Anand saving the second penalty taken by Nagesh Shirodkar. Substitute Santan Furtado shot wide to give Vasco veterans a glimmer of hope. However, Jack Kalasa saw his pocket kick sail way over the frame with Anand stranded at one spot. Santan Kalasa Sr. then picked his kick to the right of Vasco goalkeeper João Fernandes to hand Verna veterans a rightful spot in Sunday's finals. Inacio Narona for Herald TV.
Heavy rains lashed the city briefly on Friday, leaving pedestrians and shoppers surprised and soaking. The signature Atal Setu was flooded and motorists found it difficult to negotiate the stretch. The IMD issued a yellow warning for the state of Goa. Rains were accompanied by thunderstorms in north and south districts. Light to moderate rain accompanied by lightning, thunder and winds gusting to around 40 km an hour occurred on Friday. The IMD had also forecasted the possibility of cloud-to-ground lightning and short intense spells at isolated places.
Heavy rains lashed the city as IMD issues a yellow warning for the state of Goa on Friday. Rains were accompanied by thunderstorms in north and south districts. Light to moderate rain accompanied by lightning and thunder and winds gusting to around 40 km per hour occurred on Friday. Devendra Kamkar and Sagan Gade for Herald TV.
That's all we have in today's news bulletin. Thank you for watching Herald TV News. For more news alerts, please follow us on O Heraldo on Facebook and Twitter. Take care and goodbye.